Grand final, New Zealand versus Australia. Dragon Punk, Euphoric and Mills for New Zealand, and a heck of a lot of Australians involved in this grand final. Let's go, baby. Grand final time. New Zealand versus Australia. Lineups look okay to me. If I've stuffed you over, I sincerely apologize. First time ever doing this on stream. NZ Big C, is BJ Watling better than Travis Head? A short answer for that is yes. Short answer is yes. Kane, the bearded Kane, and Tim Payne. Australia win the toss again. Game is rigged. And they're going to have a bowl. Okay. Australia will bowl first. And so, Dragon Punk probably wants runs, but maybe a few wickets, so Kane gets a chance. And for Stark, once again, this is Dim Sim. This is the grand final. Here we go, Mitchell Stark. Top ball. Second one, driven for one. This dude be playing cricket. The Dayums, you're not wrong. Solid little start from Starkey. Each innings is 5 overs or 5 wickets long. That's a lovely shot off the toes from Latham. 4 runs to the Kiwis. Stark does not look happy. Lumjacker, I'm going to assume one in India. But I don't know. My first thought would be MCG. But I'm sure you'll prove me wrong. Guptill on strike against Starkey. Square drive. Will it beat the man? It won't. Good fielding. Clifford, I also think the nature of the pitches today have not helped the bowlers at all. But the first game I simmed, Jimmy Anderson took 3 wickets in an over. We'll come back to that ahead of round 2. Straight to a fielder, is it? I think he's caught him. He has. Starkey has a wicket. Dim Sim gets the breakthrough. We'll see who takes the catch. Euphoric, there is no Golf Sim Cup. Not really gotten into golf before. Is that Finch with the catch? Regardless, it is Finch that gets the catch. Stark wicket. Latham departs. Out comes Nichols and Hazelwood. Represented by Drome. Yep, there it is. I told you, Lumjacker. I knew where it was going. I knew where it was going. I'm the real winner. Hazelwood. Fully dispatched. And so it should be. See you later. Guptill not having any of that trash. Drome, I'm sorry. I mean James. You know, whatever you want. Oh, there's an edge! I think he's edged it into the turf. Rather than it being on its way up. Good comeback from Hazelwood. It's knock on for 4. It's the best thing I can say about that delivery. Good running between the wickets. Good backing up, to be fair. Guptill, good start, 9 off 6, but this is Nichols on strike. Straight drive. They're going to get a single. Always hit my straight drives too straight. Back into the stumps. The amount of time it cost me runs. Human. Hazelwood. That's a delivery. No run. A lumjacker, I would guess soccer and cricket. Football and cricket, depending on your favoured terminology. Guptill does find the gap this time. That'll be 4. He does seem to be the man for New Zealand. Unlucky James, Paddy Cummins stepping up. Crick X. Let's see how you go. Cut straight to point. Good start. Again, Cummins didn't have the best game last time. That's pulled. It's quite fine. Not a lot on it. Another single. Big pull shot out of Guptill. He is looking good early. Bang. We're halfway through the innings for the Kiwis. Almost at 10 and over. 10 and over seems to be about a good little rate. That's pulled. It actually picks up a bit of pace as it goes. Paddy Cummins has not had a good semi-final. He's not had a good grand final. 9 off 4. Lumjacker, that's very kind. It's probably because I sort of am. Guptill, 21 off 10. Goes again, maybe goes a bit too hard at it. Dot ball. Australia's Morgan Freeman. Get off it. Another good comeback from Cummins. I tell you what, chat, every time I bag out a player, they perform immediately. So let me know in the chat who you'd like me to diss next. Here is Clifford. He's not bowling the last over on this occasion. Lyon into the attack. No one picked Guptill Mills. It's true. 2 overs remaining. Maybe you would have wished Gary bowled the last over there, Clifford. Unlucky. Nichols, it's a good reverse sweep. 4 off Lyons, first ball. Zawa, respects. I don't want to diss Gary Lyon, but he has the same name as me. And he's letting the Nathans down. It's 4 more. Lumjacker, I don't mind that from you, actually. Fair enough. 8 off his first 2 from Gazza. That's a little better. This is a good matchup. Lyon versus Guptill. Who will come out on top? Oh, it's an edge! Of course. No one's catching that. Euphoric Tortoise. He's a bit of a cult icon, is Gary Lyon. That's too short, however, from the GOAT. And it goes for 4. "13 off the over from Nathan Lyon. Last ball. Oh, it's dropped again, Clifford! You must be devastated in Payne's effort today. He has cost you points. Brendan McCullum is a king. One of my favourite batsmen to watch for sheer brutality. This will be the last over of the innings. Pattinson to bowl it. And that's a shocking delivery to get started. I'm sorry, Flo, but it's true. If you'd like players selected for future Cricket 19 streams, get in the Discord and let me know who you'd like in and who you think should leave the team. I'll see what I can do. It's filth from Pattinson. I'm sorry, Jimmy. I love you, but... Yikes. A massive yikes. New Zealand going at 11.3 and over. I guess that doesn't go for 4, so we take those. Head throws it in. Dear oh dear, 50 up. Clifford will get there. We will get there, don't you worry. Alum Jacker. Nathan Bracken is my favourite all-time cricketer. I know that is a stupid and weird choice, but straight facts. Nathan Bracken. He's my guy. Or was my guy. Second last ball of the innings. Seems to have gone on forever from Pattinson. And it's not getting any better. Guptill goes again, moves to 29. Oh dear me. It's been a good innings from New Zealand. Unfortunately, Dragon Punk, no Kane. Last ball. That's a bit better. They won't even be able to run one. But it's a good innings from New Zealand. Guptill again the man. But now, to end the stream, we find out if Australia can chase down 57 for the win. Khawaja, Smith and Warner, all represented by people in the stream. Bolt and Wagner, the bowlers for New Zealand that we want to keep an eye on. Here we go then. It'll be Bolt versus Head to start. Come from Travis. Dot ball. And decides one ball was enough to get his eye in. Lofted over the infield. 4 beans. Kane's not happy. Lumjacker, I'll take that compliment. Thank you. That one darts in a bit. From Trenty. It's good to hear someone else likes Nathan Bracken, Lumjacker, I guess is what I'm saying. Wide from Bolt. Bolds to his field, to be fair. Head from 4. Doesn't pick the gap, but Australia will run 1. Puts Finch on strike for the first time. Hey, Bobby. Would you like to apologise or would you like a timeout? You can pick 2 options. I'll let you pick from those. Last ball. It's good from Bolt. In fact, they scramble through for 1. Only 6 runs off the over. It's Southey to Finch. Square drive for 1. That's a lovely cut back of square from Travis Head, 4 runs. Bobby's actually apologized. I respect it, Bobby. I respect it. It's got to be a wide from Southie. First wide of the stream, to be fair, but there it is. Bobby, I respect you going for it. And you know what? I would have fallen for it on another day, just not today. Another lead. What's this from Southie? Or is that a dot ball this time? Umpire does not call a wide. Interesting strategy. Again, it's wide-ish. Driven for a single. If you are just joining, this is the grand final. New Zealand versus Australia. We are all Joe. Southie. It's a good full ball again. Australia, good running. Pick up another single, but that asking rate remains over 2 runs every ball. That's deep. Agreed. AJ is a man of wise words. Dot ball to finish. It's good clinical bowling. And Australia need 43 from 18. Wagner around the wicket. It's a good first shot, and it's 4. RIP for the introverts living in your room. Lumjacker, I'm not with you there. I've just realized how much you look like Daniel Harrison. I don't know if I know who that is, Zawa. Let me know. And I'll have a look-see. Slightly slower delivery. 1 run. I feel like this is set up for another last over special. We had 2 good semi-finals. We might get a grand final. AJ. New Zealand keeping the boundaries down. Aussie YouTuber. Maybe that's why I've not heard of it. Maybe it's me. Under a fake name. That's better from Finch. Does it have the power to get there? It certainly does. A much needed boundary for Australia. 33 from 14. Euphoric, I'm sorry, Wagner isn't going to win you MVP. But he is helping keep the runs down. Head 11 off 10, Finch 11 from 7. They've soaked up a lot of deliveries. One of them needs to go. And it's a great shot from Finch. It's got pace. And it reaches the boundary. Time for some wrist spin. Sodhi into the attack. 2 overs left. 29 required. Head 11 off 10. Hits it long, but not long enough. Finishes 11 from 11. That is not a good innings, Travis. Interestingly, Wagner with the catch. But here is the big man from the semi-final. A Lumjacker, I do like Smith. And a little bit David Warner. Not that I know them as people. The cut from Finch. Not timed. Great start from Sodhi. And that's an edge, I think. There's your second wicket. The wrist spinner turning deliveries and turning this match around. It's down the leg side. There's an edge and it's taken. Brilliantly taken. That's how you catch them, Tim Payne, I think is what Clifford's saying. And Finch leaves. And it's now Steve Smith time. Here he is. The greatest batsman of the modern era, potentially. But Sodhi is bowling hand grenades. First ball to Smith. And it's wide of the man. 4 runs to Smith. Oh boy, I keep sitting up. I'm getting excited. This is where things get interesting. Steve Smith, 4 off 1. Sodhi's response is to bowl the exact same ball. And it's the exact same result, Chuka. He's waited patiently for Steve Smith to bat. And now is his time. 21 off 7 needed for Australia. Oh, Smith, inside edge. You know what? They might run 2. They do indeed. Good running. Usman will be on strike. And Australia need 19 from the last over. Richard Cheekwee, legend of the game. Chat, this is the last over of the stream. I thank you for your support, whether you've subbed, followed, gotten in Discord, gotten on Twitter. Stick around for the last over. 19 off 6. Khawaja. Dot ball. Usman, no. No. De Grandhomme bowled that excellent over in the last semi-final. Rather, the first semi-final. And this is looking near impossible for Australia. Khawaja. How is it? How is it? It's 6! Usman off the legs. Oh my! My oh my, as soon as I rule a team out, they fight back. 13 off 4. Khawaja on strike. He places it. There's no fielder out there. Will the ball reach the boundary or will it hold up? It's kept in. Excellent fielding. Surely Australia have run 3. Which would mean Steve Smith would be on strike. My oh my. Indeed it is. 10 off 3. De Grandhomme to Steve Smith. It's full. It's whipped away. He finds the gap. Steve Smith. He moves to 14 off 4. And Australia needs 6 off 2. It's beautiful from Steve Smith. Everyone on the edge of their seat. The Kiwis surely feel like they've had enough bad luck in the last 12 months of cricket. Maybe it's about to get a little worse. 6 off 2. De Grandhomme to Steve Smith. He's dropped! He's dropped him! It's a dot ball, which is crucial. But De Grandhomme can't get his wicket. It means Steve Smith must hit a 6 off this last ball for Australia to win. A 4 means New Zealand will win. Let's not talk about overthrows. Wagner is the man who puts it down. But here we go. It comes down to the last ball. De Grandhomme charges in. Steve Smith. He can't loft it. In fact, he hits it straight to cover. New Zealand have done it. Kiwis, your suffering is over. De Grandhomme coming up clutch when his team and indeed his country needed him to. Steve Smith cannot get it done. And the Kiwis take up round 1 of the SIN tournament. Congratulations, New Zealand.